Hello and welcome to another video on my YouTube channel. Today we'll be adding a new beam to column joint element to the OpenSees main repository on GitHub called Inno3DPnPJoint. And this video is a continuation of the previous video in which the joint element was added locally. This element is developed for innovative 3D plug-and-play joint connections, and you can find detailed information in my PhD thesis and various papers. Check out the links in the video description below. In the previous video, I forgot to do and show one fundamental thing, which is to create a new branch before starting to perform any modifications on the source code. So, if you did like me, clone the source code to the local machine and started performing changes without creating a new branch, these 4 commands will help you move all those changes to a new branch. Command 1 will create a new branch. Commands 2 and 3, or a combination of the two, will commit all your changes, and command 4 will switch back to your original branch. Next, I will launch Git bash and try to push the changes to the main repository on GitHub. First, I will check the branches. Then I will check if there is anything to commit on the active branch. As there is nothing to commit, we can push the changes to the main repository. But before that, let's check the remote repositories associated with our local Git repository. As we can see, there is no upstream repository to be synced with our fall, so we will need to add it. I will copy this command because it's too long. Something went wrong. The upstream needs to be the official repository of the GitHub. Let's check the repositories again. Okay, now everything seems to be in order. Now I will push the local commits from my current branch to the upstream branch for the current branch. It seems that I forgot a T. Now let's check my GitHub account. As we can see, the branch appeared, so the push was successful. Let's compare before we pull request. I've identified some small bugs which are related to Visual Studio. It seems that my code will change the existing code and will change the version to 143. And this happens because I have installed on my computer Visual Studio 2022, and the original code is built, or the original solution of the OpenSees source code is built using Visual Studio 2019. This means that I should probably downgrade my Visual Studio to push this contribution. And also there is another issue regarding Python. Let's search Python. Yes, so on my computer I have installed 3.9, however the solution is provided using Python 3.10. For this I will reinstall Anaconda using Python 3.10. I will try to solve these two things and then I will resume the recording. Okay, I installed Python 3.10 and Visual Studio 2019. Now I will rework the changes made in the first tutorial, where I showed how to download, compile and test the OpenSees source code. First we will change the Python version. Next we will change the platform toolset. We will select all projects. Here, version 142. And now we will rebuild the project. The build succeeded. Now I will run the test files again. article works. Now let's check Python. This time I will use the command prompt. Okay, Python also works. So now we are ready to push the changes to the main repository of OpenSees. Let's first check the platform toolset in the 32-bit solution. Let's select all projects and choose 142. Save all, and now we are really ready to push the changes. Next I will open Git bash. First I will change the folder, then I will check the status. Okay, only the Visual Studio files were changed as expected. Now I will commit. Let's write a suggestive message. Save and close. I will check the remote. Okay, and now I will push the files upstream. The files were pushed upstream. Let's check now the GitHub account. Yes, they are here. Let's compare. Okay. The second commit is here. Okay, so now the Visual Studio is reverted. Let's search for Python. And also Python goes back to 3.10. And here on the left side we have the list of project files. Seems good. Let's go back. Okay, and let's write a nice description. Okay, so I added the title and a nice description, and now I will create a pull request. Okay, that's it. If you enjoy my content, consider supporting my work through my Buy Me a Coffee page. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.